name they want. Make sure they always have a serious RP name and not something mingy, because that happens way too often. Also, make sure they're in the Steam group before you start training, because like we get a lot of tickets just like that saying people can't like join or go to their whitelist, but it's just because they didn't join the Steam group. So then you're gonna come over here. You're gonna show them the base ops headquarters, explain that DS Plus only is allowed inside, and that base ops has the final say in the room. You can go in, you can explain like the jail, like why we put people in there, what we do to them, and then come over here, show them the mission control, tell them not to go in there or else they'll get a 7-day ban. You can tell them about the raid alarm if you want, but I mean, like people push a lot, so. Then you can show them the top of this little ladder tunnel thing, which is used a lot for raids, you know. And then you're gonna come over here. I'm lagging, sorry. Come over to the points, the capture point, explain that this is the Insurgent Sanctuary point, and that there's another base point in the US base. Tell them how there's 12 points in the map, how you can get money and XP for collecting these points, and how you need 6 out of 12 points to be able to do a raid against the enemy base. Also, I usually ask questions like around there, like if they have any questions, because like, I don't know, it's just a good spot. This
kamikaze guy is stalking us.
Oh God,
I'm popping
I know
in the cage.
Yeah, this is what he does. Okay, so go over the kill house. Make sure you actually show them the inside and how it works, and because like a lot of the recruits don't actually know what it looks like, and then they join branches and they don't know how it works. Explain that BCOT and DB Plus can claim it, and then after you're done that, you come over here. Explain everything about the buffer zone. Tell them how you need PTL, which is permission to leave. Make them type /comms PTL tests so that like you know they know what they're doing. And then you're gonna come over here.
We going to debrief?
Yep. Explain the debrief, tell them how they can line up in their respected branch, and then you can go over the ranks if you want to, but you can also go over it in the OC launch because it's in there too. Tell them about permission to speak, how they have to type /y PTSR if they want to talk during a debrief, and also tell them about like raids and how we get debriefed in here. When you get to the door, make sure you tell them about the 3-second rule to avoid sticking. Since you have like nothing to say here, you can just go over like how these are the barracks and that like you can just chill in there whenever you're not doing stuff.
It might be a problem very, very soon.
Oh God. Okay, so you can come into sim room, just explain all the rules here.
Joined your channel.
Tell them how Second Lieutenant Plus or DB Plus can claim, and then how they're the only ones that can call it after they claim it. Just go over all these rules. They're really fast. And then we're gonna come into OSC launch. This is probably the most boring part of training, but it's one of the most important. Go over rule number 1, tell them how they can get a 14-day ban, obviously. This part takes like the longest for some reason. People don't really know what the console is, so just try your best to help them out by putting like, the bind in chat and stuff. And then you can tell them about the salute sweep and how they can buy it, because it's easier than using their bind. Make sure when you're going over all these rules that you're actually reading them aloud and not just like having them read it in their head, so that you know that they're actually hearing like everything that's on these walls. So you just want to go over the common server terminology, go over the chat commands, tell them like different situations that you would use them for. You can go over all the ranks, general officer and enlisted ranks, tell them that they can be an SB after they finish training. Go over basic server rules, just basically just reading off the sign. It's easy. Tell them about spy rules engagement, and that it goes like a lot more in depth if you join Intel. And also read the Brotherhood Code, one of the biggest rules. Go over base codes. Just tell them just all about that. This is the biggest sign like ever. I found that it's like, let's go over here so we don't have to listen to them. It's best to give like actual examples of like in-game situations. It makes it go a lot faster and it's more entertaining for the recruits. But you can do it however you like. That worked for me. Just try to read everything because it's all really important. Tell them about the raiding rules, how it has to be adverted, and the different ranks that can raid. Go over general rules. I'm doing TR training. And then when you get to the facing movements, show them how to do their face. Let's go over here. He's kind of loud. For the face movements, you want to show them how to do their faces: left face, right face, about face, and front face. And you really want to emphasize that every single face is done over their right shoulder, except for left face, because a lot of the recruits get that mixed up. Then once they know their faces, you can put them up against the wall and give them a little test. And then once they pass that, you'll come to skill points. Tell them how they can spend their skills on health, armor, and stuff like that. Then give them the TeamSpeak code, or I don't know what's actually called. But yeah, give them that and tell them how it's used for training and also for in-game comms. Then you'll line them up on this wall, tell them to change their name to Insurgent Army SB and then their name. And then you will fill out the form, which I'm going to give you here very shortly. And then that will complete the training. I think I have to give you something.
And give me the handbook if they still have that and the form.
Yep, trainer's guide. There's the trainer's guide. Okay, now, Cage, are you able to give him his TR tag? Okay, yeah, do that, please. Wait, I can?
You should be able to.
I did not actually know that. Haha. Okay, there you go. You can also, yeah.
Wait, remove my member tag.
Oh yeah, I have to give you the military tag as well.
Can you do that?
Oh yeah, I'm not done. I'm gonna go over like the meetings and then I'm gonna give him the form as well. But how do I give him the military tag?
You can't.
What, did I miss
Cage
something?
might be able to since he has recruitment manager.
Oh yeah. I was gonna do that. Yeah, I know.
Cage is right here.
But how do you give him the military? I guess you're gonna do that. Okay. Let's go to the US side. You can go as a recruit if you're not whitelisted yet. Or you can just go
I have a whitelist for. Could you get rid of my AFSOC whitelists? I haven't played in like 2 months, and if you really offer to go on it, just give me US Army Trooper.
I'm not allowed to give you that.
You're not? Or
Not until. I'm just gonna switch to my Navy because it's easier, so I won't get shot. Okay. Do you want to just go as a recruit? It'll just be easier.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm
lagging
right
beyond
now.
belief. This is bad.
Where is recruit? Oh, it's
Here you are. You don't have to worry about the name. Let me get this guy trained real quick.
Alright, how many bullets do you
You're
think
not in
you
ad
have?
mode. You won't be able to pull people.
58.
Yeah, no, I'm just putting out the advert.
Hello, you there? Wanna have a mic?
Yeah, I'm getting your trainer. Just a second.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Could be a minute, I need to quickly do something.
Casper?
Oh, you took my ticket, David.
Never mind about.
He's AFK.
Maybe can you train these guys?
AFK. No.
Why?
I'm in the middle of a conference
You
run.
can. Huh? What?
Demoted.
David Rio.
David Real.
The 9K7
What
guy.
command is it to Link talking to
I
Bear?
don't
He
know.
said something. He said he was talking to Rudd or something, and then just left.
Oh
Should I
yeah.
pull him?
Let's see if he's talking to Rudd. Is this guy named? Is his
I
name
pulled him.
Congress?
Okay, I'm gonna give you your whitelist, so you don't have to just be recruit. Let me just find your name.
Okay, much better. Are you guys talking to me or no?
No, we're talking to this marshmallow.
Alright, there you go. If you just switch classes, I'll just bring you, so you don't have to run up here.
I'm right here.
Hold on, I got attack insert.
I don't know why I'm talking in game. Alright. This is literally the exact same thing,
Why am I
but
still here? I thought I just left.
it's just a new... Is he trying to leave? He keeps trying
where'd
to
you go?
leave. Oh, I'm over here. I'm over
Oh,
in
he's
the
left.
recruit room.
Oh,
I'm the
I
I'm the
thought you were still in
Navy.
admin mode.
Okay.
Alright.
So this is the
Someone
exact
gonna
same
train
thing,
me?
obviously.
Alright,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I help with?
Okay.
I'm-
It's so loud in
Where
here. I
am
can't
I'm
think.
taking a ticket. I'm taking a ticket.
Okay, so
I'm
this is the
taking a
exact
ticket
same
cage.
thing as the insurgent side, but it's obviously just a different map. So start with
Um,
pre-training and just set their names to private and whatever name. Make sure it's Series RP and make sure in the Steam group. Then we can come out here. I like training on US side a little bit better, to be honest, because it's a little bit cleaner. And they also have this little test line, so you can actually show them how to line up in this little test line. And it's also far enough away from the debrief where they're not going to hear you the entire time. And then you're just going to go over PTS and how they can talk and just go over the debrief. Just like on the surgeon side. Now, for this little firing range, go over how they shouldn't be standing on the sidewalk. You want to tell them that they have to be off the sidewalk or else they can be arrested, just so that they don't shoot anyone in the head. Okay, so Over here, you're going to go over the capture point. Exact same as Insurgent. Tell them how there's 12 capture points and there's 2 base points, and how you need 6 to be able to hold a raid, and tell them how you can get money XP for capturing points. And you can ask if they have any questions there as well. Go over US jail, tell them about military police and USMC fast, and how they can only go in, and then you can just show them the jail, because yeah, you don't really need to go in there unless you really want to. Then over here, you would just want to show them the buffer zone. Tell them about how they have to have their PTL granted before they can leave. Also, I forgot to say this on the insurgent side. You want to tell them that if there's more than one person with them, they want to do plus the amount of people that are with them. So you can just give an example. So if I had like 3 recruits with me, I would tell them to do /comms PTL plus 3. Okay then, PTL plus 3 test. And then once they've done the test, you can come over here. Tell them about kill house, run them through the kill house, show them the inside, all the targets. You can show them how to reset targets if you want to, and tell them how SMA and Second Lieutenant Plus can claim it. Come in here, show them the headquarters, tell them about mission control, how Captain Plus and Navy Lieutenant Plus are allowed inside, and about the raid alarm, and how they can get a 7-day ban if they fail to comply with the orders. You can show them the top of HQ if you want. I usually don't, because it's kind of like a waste of time, in my opinion, but you can if you want. Tell them about the...
Where you going? What are you doing? You wanna do something fun real quick?
Tell them about the
never
3
mind,
seconds. With this door as well.
You wanna die?
And then tell them about the barracks. And how each different branch has a different barracks. Again, go in simulation room. Tell them about the ranks that can claim it and start it. And just go over all the rules in general for the simulation room. Okay, then it's the exact same rules in here as the insurgent side, but just go over them again. Tell them about the 14-day ban if they are reverse discriminatory. Keybind always takes the longest, not sure why, but help them out best you can. Tell them about the salute sweat. Tell them about the common service terminology, KOS 10.4, 10.38, and 10.32. Give them examples for the chat commands. Show them the enlisted ranks, officer ranks, and general ranks.
Oh, 1 second, my screen fucked itself.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. And then, oh yeah, this is new. Tell them about the different sectors that we have and what branches are in each sector. Go over basic server rules. This one's basically just reading right off of it. Tell them about spy rules and how the insurgent spies can come in our base under US name. Tell them about Brotherhood code. Go over the base codes and when they are used. Again, rules engagement. Give like personal experiences. It goes a lot faster, or you can just read it, whatever you want to do. Rating rules, simple. Tell them the ranks and how many points you need. Go over the general rules. This is like the easiest part. And then the facing movements, again, show them how to do the face movements. Tell them that they're all over their right shoulder except for the left face. And then give them the little test. Then skill points. 1 second. Go over the skill points. Sorry about that. And then just, I don't know why the TeamSpeak's not here. But you can just type out TeamSpeak if you want. Then, just like the other side, line them up against the wall, change the name to PV2, and then give them, or, yeah, and then whitelist them. They're so amazed. Okay.
Yeet, man. How's it
Also,
going?
another thing I forgot to tell you about the insurgent side and the US side. Once you finish
Long
training
time
them,
no speak.
I'll let you talk to this guy.
Yeah, man. I just heard
This guy's annoying.
that I'm T-mod now. I had to leave the server for a while, then I came back.
I thought you went on what's it called, City RP for staff.
Wait, what?
I thought you went on a City RP for staff.
No, I did to APB, but then I got removed.